Hey, do you deal with heavy periods, anxiety, bloating, insomnia? You might be low in progesterone or have something that's called estrogen dominance. And this can apply to kids and men too, so keep this in mind if you know anybody in your life. Chronic stress raises cortisol. This is just something that's very common, which depletes progesterone. You only make progesterone when you ovulate, and if you're a child or a man, you make it in your adrenals. So if you skip ovulation due to perimenopause, PCOS, or hormonal birth control, your progesterone drops, and if you're only relying on your adrenals, you're not making much anyway. Then we have exposure to plastics, toxins, synthetic hormones. If your thyroid and liver are not working optimally, that can block your ability to use or clear estrogen efficiently, which is a really big deal, and the result is estrogen dominance. Progesterone plummets and you feel out of balance. So progesterone, in particular bioidentical progesterone, is something that I use and a lot of my clients use, but I see people making mistakes with this all the time. So I wanted to give you some tips. Tip number one, you want to dose based on symptoms. Most women underdose their progesterone. If your symptoms are more than mild, let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, they're a 5 or above, you want to use at least 200 milligrams if you're going to be dosing just during your luteal phase. If you're going to dose all month, if your symptoms are severe, start at a 400 milligram dose and dose up to your symptoms. Start using 2 or 3 doses per day, split into like 6 to 8 hour increments. Be consistent and give it at least 3 months. Tip number 2, apply it correctly and rotate. You want to use thin-skinned areas like wrists, inner thighs, or your neck. Rotate sites to avoid saturation if you can. If you're using drops, go sublingual, let them soak in before swallowing. If you use cream, apply 2 to 3 times daily for stable coverage. Tip number 3, eat enough to make it work. Progesterone does not work in a stressed, undernourished body. So you need to be eating every 3 to 4 hours, pair carbs with protein, and a bedtime snack. Yes, please. More milk and honey is magic, or a salted orange juice. These are great things to try. And if progesterone is not working with you, perhaps you have something else that you need to work on first. It is very likely, but if you need help, you can learn more in chapter 3 of my ebook and take my progesterone course, which I will link in the description. Thanks.